You know, it's very hard to find movies that suck when your repertoire, new star, shows that you like movies that suck. It's very difficult. But I have a movie, like I told you, I have a movie. And you just, watch bad movies just to, just. Oh, we have Lincoln now? Academy Award nominated Lincoln? Oh my god. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's The Last Airbender? Oh, I gotta see Last Airbender. Yeah, that's obviously the worst of the movies, so I gotta see that first. Yeah, obviously. I mean, jeez, I don't know what to do. Ugh. Okay, I got a movie for you though. It's on Netflix, so I'll get to that later. Crash and Burn, which is what I'm doing in this competition, but I digress. Um, Come back though. Anyway, Crash and Burn. That stars one of my favorite actresses, Eva LaRue, who did CSI Miami. She did Cries in the Dark. She did all those movies, and I don't get her movie choices. I really don't. She is a talented actress, and she's in movies like Barbarian Brothers, Crash and Burn, Ghoulies, I think it was. Yeah, Ghoulies. I believe so. I forget. Whatever. It don't matter. So yeah, I feel so bad. I just got done crying in that corner over there. Yeah, yeah. Because Eva LaRue came from you know nothing and turned herself into something with CSI Miami. Now she's back to nothing. You don't see her in anything now. Nothing at all. But I digress again. This movie is a cluttered mess, to say the least. And let me get my notes out. Notes. Okay, first off, the story. You know what? Screw it. The story's all over the place. I don't feel like talking about this plot because it's all over the place. It's overly dark. It's way, way too pretentious for the movie it is. Way too dark. Overly dark. Just a confusing mess. It really is. I mean, and that has a lot to do with the settings. I mean, the settings are surprisingly very dark. I mean, when you look at them, you can't even see what's going on, especially towards the end. They're very dark. It's always dark everywhere you go in that movie, except towards the end, to the climax. Well, not even to the climax, like the epilogue, So, it's very tough to see what's going on because of how dark it is. The story is kind of like horror, kind of in a way. It's just I don't even know how to explain it. It's like this group of people who are being like hunted, I guess, by like a serial killer or something like that. I don't know what's going on. It is way too long. It could have been a 45-minute Lifetime movie. It really could have been. It couldn't. There's just way too much going on in this movie, and it's like 80 minutes, something like that. I don't even know, but it's surprisingly very cluttered. It's very disorganized. It's very nothing fits in. I mean, and you know they're trying to fit all this different stuff in there. Like, oh, I want to do this. Well, I want to do that too, and I want to do this. I want to get all this stuff in there to where it becomes rushed and to where it becomes really for the story they had, it became anticlimactic, where it was just like you expect so much from how they're building this up, and then it's a really bad payoff. Uh, Especially teasing the lesbian love interest between Eva LaRue and the other girl. Uh, I don't know what her problem was. At least that's what I got out of it, and like nothing really got solved with that. That was not solved at all. The love interest between the dude and Eva LaRue came out of nowhere. No hints of it at all. Um, Not very good acting, surprisingly, except for the, crap, I forget his name because he's a good actor. The fat dude in the movie. And he was good. Eva LaRue, of course, very good. I loved her in it. Even though the script didn't really help her out, the dialogue didn't really help her out. The dialogue is actually very fictionalized. I could never tell if anyone would ever say these words like they did in the movie. Very stupid characters, just like in every horror movie. I hate stupid characters. They're kind of like Paranormal Activity, where the characters are just unbelievably stupid. It's just like, okay, leave. You don't need to be here. Go. Leave. Shoo. Out. Go to a different state. Go to your mom's house. Who cares? Just leave, you know? So it's kind of like, just like you were saying the whole time when you're watching the movie, okay, here's your chance. No. No. Okay, here's another chance. No. No. Okay, here's another chance. No. No. Okay. So that's basically me with horror movies. I don't even know how to review this, honestly. I have no idea. None. Because it's just a cluttered mess. It really is. Just like this movie I'm about to give you, New Star. You see, you seem to have this pattern with bad movies, and you seem to enjoy the bad movies. Well, lucky for me, I literally, legitimately typed in worst movies of the 90s. You've gotten me to that point where I'm typing in worst movies of the 90s. And only 4 of them I've seen, but there's still more to come. So, here's my movie. And this is the shortest review I've ever done, because I don't even know what to say about this movie. It's overly dark, very pretentious, very over the top, very forcefully over the top. I mean, it's really nonchalant over the topness right here. It's really cliched, really cheesy, really corny, very confusing, and I really don't care about this movie at all. This is probably one of the worst movies I've seen that you've given me, New Star. So, thank you for that. But I digress. My movie. It's on Netflix. It is called The 13th Floor. Yeah. The 13th Floor. It's on Netflix, and it is named one of the worst movies in the 90s. You like this movie? Huh. Certainly interesting. I mean, all the movies you liked, they weren't on like any worst list of anything other than Garbage Pail Kids, which for some reason, you enjoyed. Room was on worst lists. I just checked that out today just to make sure that I was interested. But yeah, there you go, New Star. There's my movie, The 13th Floor. Now, I'm sorry about this review. I know it's kind of like all over the place and it's not very long, it's not very detailed, but just like Mallrats with you, this is to me. Except I hate it and you like Mallrats. Okay. Excuse me. How did you like Mallrats? Honestly, I am clueless to that. I mean, it's the worst movie. It's the worst movie. I mean, I don't know what to do. That was the worst movie. You like Clueless? You like Be Cool? I swear to God, if you say you like Doom, I swear to God. So anyway, 13th Floor is the movie I would like you to review, and whenever you get a chance. I know tonight are the Oscars, which I will be watching, of course, and I'm guessing you will too. I don't know. But, yeah, those are where the good movies go to get attention, fame, glory. I don't think you'll ever see Garbage Pail Kids, Return of the Killer of Tomatoes, Howard the Duck. Never see them there. No. Because they pay attention to good movies. Like I pay attention to good movies. Clearly, you're all for the bad. That's cool. That's cool. But I'm gonna win this, New Star. You see, I will win this one because I don't know. I don't know right now. I don't know why I would win it, but I will. So, 13th Floor. That's the movie. It's on Netflix. Till next time, this is Ed Burton signing off.